This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Gentleman Joe Parker, it's good to see you back.
Listen, it's good to be back.
Last time we spoke wasn't in the best of circumstances, Joe. Have you put that behind you?
Yeah, listen, it was a tough fight, and the better man won on that day, and very happy for Joyce, and he's very close to fighting for world title. I had time to rest, recover, regroup, and I was eager to get back into the ring and fight.
Can I ask what the damage was after a fight like that, both physically and emotionally for a fighter?
Emotionally, listen, I've already lost before that. I wasn't expecting to lose, but you know that's the game. You know, you win or you lose, and it didn't take me long to recover. And I was eager to fight in December. I think it was a bit soon, and we're working on it. But I'm just thankful for Sky and Boxer and manager David Higgins for working on locking this fight for January. Start the year off with keeping busy, and hopefully it continues that way throughout the year.
Can I ask why Jack Massey? Were there any other heavyweights in the plan?
Yeah, we locked in a date. They were working on an opponent, looking at numerous names in the heavyweight division, and it took a while to try and lock in these other fights, and it just came that Jack Massey had an opponent who pulled out, and he was free, begging Boxer for a big fight, asking to fight me. So still we weren't able to lock in a heavyweight, so they said, why didn't I fight Jack Massey? And I checked with Andy, and you know, everything was good. So it's listen, everyone's saying that I should go in and beat him easily, and maybe I should, but he's coming up into the heavyweight division with confidence. You know, a fighter who comes up in a different weight class has to back themselves 100% that they can take care of the business and of the fight. So I'm looking forward to a hard fight from Jack Massey, but I do back myself as well, that I still belong at the top, but I've obviously dropped from the last fight. I just have to work my way back up again.
Is that what's needed, Joe, after a defeat like that? Because the critics would say he's a career cruiserweight, only boxed at domestic level. He's now going in with a proper heavyweight at world level. So from Jack Massey's point of view, it could be seen as a really dangerous fight. But from your point of view, is it the perfect comeback fight?
So I'm just fighting who's in front of me, you know, and the team and everyone just agrees to the fight. And I just say, yeah, you know, I'm keen to fight anyone. Us fighters, we don't really care who we fight. You know, we fight anyone and everyone. And since he's the one in front of me, I'm focused on him purely.
And get through this, Joe. Did I hear yesterday say you would like Dillian Whyte more than anything else?
Listen, there's Michael Hunter's been talking, and there's Dillian Whyte. The Dillian Whyte fight would be awesome. He's done great things in his career, and our first fight was a close fight, and I think we can make another exciting fight happen. But none of that matters until I beat, you know, Jack Massey. And there's also, I know Joe Joyce is a tough fighter, and listen, if no one else was to fight him, I'll gladly go in there and fight him again and make it hopefully make it more exciting than the first fight.
Every time I've interviewed you, Joe, I've said, does the fire still burn, and will you still become world champion? And you've always said yes. Nothing changed?
The fire is still burning, and listen, I wouldn't be doing this if the fire wasn't burning. And I know what I'm capable of doing if I'm 100% right, you know, leading into the fight and fight night. But just one of those things where I'm giving myself 2 or 3 years just to go hard, give it everything I have, and leave the sport knowing that I try my best and fought anyone and everyone.
I think we can say that already, Joe, really, can't we? You fought anyone and everyone.
We can say that, but there are big fights out there. But again, I have to work my way back to the top.
You've just reminded. Can I ask a question I wanted to ask you last time? Was it true that if Dillian Whyte hadn't turned up for the showdown against Tyson Fury, you were the stand-in? You would have fought Tyson Fury for the heavyweight championship, even though he's your mate?
That is true, yes. That is true.
Can I ask how that works? Because you two were so close. How would you then go into the ring? And
we spoke about it before you know the deal was made, that if Dillian Whyte didn't turn up, I'll be the stand-in. And we shook hands and we said, if that happens, then may the best man win. And obviously he's giving me a chance to fight for the world title. I want to fight the best out there. And you know, obviously Dillian Whyte showed up, so it didn't happen. But it was going to happen if he didn't show up. I was training for it anyways.
On Mr. Fury, you're still based in Morecambe. The back and forth between Alexander Usyk and Tyson started. Alexander's calling Tyson Belly.
Yeah.
I saw Tyson calling Alexander Rabbit. Can you give us any insight as to, is that fight looking very likely, and if so, where, when?
I'm not quite sure. Like, listen, everyone's saying that the fight's close to being made. From what I know, it's still under negotiation, and like everyone else, I hope that it can be made, because it's a mega fight and a fight that we should all see and see who the best is at this time.
Last one, Joe, because there's a queue forming. Just a couple of predictions. Obviously, your fight against Jack Massey, how does that go? And the main event, Smith Eubank.
My fight, I'm going to win. The other fights, going to be exciting fights. I'm on the fence.
I can't push you. If I give you a tenner, Joe, and a gun to the head.
Okay, red corner and blue corner.
Right. Joe, I'll say it on camera, you're a gentleman. You've always treated me in this channel with respect. Can I wish you the best luck on Saturday, mate?
Thank you very much.